We welcome you live to the season number 5 NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series finale in Las Vegas, and tonight we decide a brand new Grand National Series champion. And it all comes down to this: how many Grand National races have we done this season? Like 20 maybe?
22.
No, 21 actually, North Wilkes-Barre Downs. 21 weeks, it all comes down to this to decide a champion in Las Vegas. Full season points. We thought maybe the championship would be decided early. We sure were wrong. The championship battle is down to 4 points between Jacob Clarino and Cole Wilson, your defending series champion from last year. Everything is on the line for the Grand National Series in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas had a Truck Series race last night, the Truck Series finale. Cameron Chandler actually ended up winning the Truck Series championship last night, his first ever in the series, so he started off the championship week in the right way by claiming a truck title. Who's going to get the Grand National title? Like we said, most realistic battle is going to be between teammates at Chandler Wilson Racing, Jacob Clarino, and Cole Wilson. CWR already has the Team Owners Championship locked up, and they're most likely going to win the driver's title. Christian Herklots sits at -25 back. That's pretty unrealistic, but always possible. You never know what could happen. Maybe Clarino and Wilson, they take each other out early in the race. Somehow Herklots comes back and wins, and and gets a really good finish or something like that, and we could all of a sudden see Christian Herklots be our champion. Who knows? 3 drivers, 1 championship for the Season 5 Grand National Series. All right, as Becca will welcome you, of course, in live. We're going to have Cameron Chandler with us in the booth. We're going to have Eli Franklin as an in-race reporter. He is back finally for Grand National. It's only been God knows how long.
Employment's got me.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, we work so late. But the Grand National Series heads to the mile-and-a-half racetrack from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Will be under the lights pretty much tonight as well. The Cup Series Championship tomorrow. That finale is going to go between 4 drivers. Technically 5, but 4 drivers going to actually be on track to race for it. And the Grand National Series has 3. What could we possibly see tonight? Who knows? All right, cars about to be on the racetrack for a half-hour warm-up session. As always, this race is a normal 100 laps for the Grand National Series at mile-and-a-halfs. So nothing is different there. Alrighty. We are in Las Vegas, Sin City, for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series Championship. Welcome live to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway tonight for the final ever full-time NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series race. But of course tonight we will decide a new champion in the series. Who will it be? That's for us to determine. All right, cars at the racetrack, and the first one is the 24 of Eli Franklin in that Kyle Busch tribute machine. We see a couple more Kyle Busch tributes on the racetrack tonight, as Franklin will head off to turn number 4 and will come down the front straightaway. Half hour, of course, is always to shake some stuff down here in the Grand National Series before you get 2 laps qualifying. Set starting lap for tonight's race. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, one of the more fast mile-and-a-half racetracks. Eli, you seem like you're already flying around this track.
Yeah, definitely am. But tires definitely gonna be the cold. You have a good chance of spinning out if you try to go full throttle. So you have to let him warm up a little bit.
He's gonna be heading down the front straightaway and across the line.
That can lead to some crazy restarts, especially at the end of the race. If I get fresh tires, restarts could get crazy like last night.
Yeah, wild Truck Series race last night. Carlos Ortiz actually ended up getting his first ever win tonight. He'll be doing all 3 races this week. He's very good in the Grand National car mile-and-a-half, so we'll see what he can do. Maybe he can go back-to-back on the nights. Here's Ronan Suarez, winner at Homestead Miami this season. That was his first win of his career. Herklots still, of course, in championship contention ahead of him. And then, I don't know if anyone knows this. I don't know if it's really relevant right now, but wins in the part-time races for the series. We'll have cup races, Grand National races, truck races, whatever. All the series will race part-time eventually after we finish up here in Las Vegas for this season. They still will actually count as real victories. They just won't be categorized under a season. There won't be a season 6, but we'll still count the wins. Here is Trenton Wilkin, your defending winner of this race in Las Vegas. 1 year back last season in the Grand National car. That was his last win in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League, so he definitely wants to get back to victory lane pretty soon. Maybe he could do it tonight. It was so quick in the truck race last night, unfortunately. His normal luck, I feel like, struck. He has just been one of the most unlucky drivers I think I've ever seen this season. Let's look at your championship standings, though, all the way around here in Vegas. Oh, that's all right. Of course, Jacob Clarino sits just 4 points ahead of Cole Wilson for the title. Clarino trying to hold off your defending series champion. Cole, of course, just went to victory lane last week in Kern. And now he looks to go for back-to-back victories that could set him up for a Grand National Series title, which would be the second of his career, the only driver that could go back-to-back ever in Grand National. Herklotz, like we said, sits minus 25 back-to-back points you can gain in a race is 33. So it's going to be hard. Wilkin top of the board so far in practice early days. All right, and here's the 58 or the 68 of Travis Prather heading down the front straightaway. Travis Prather will actually have to start. I don't know. Does he get a pass through or has to start in the rear? He's going to need ELL for this race at least. Pretty sure he's got to start in the rear. Oh, Rojan Coke hard in the wall. Is that an okay season? Sorry. Speaking about Rojan, we're just dying. Heading back into 1 and 2 will go. Been full season points all year long, and can't believe we're in this point right now where the championship battle is just between 4 points between teammates Clarino and Wilson. Cole Wilson needing to gain 4 on Jacob Clarino. Can he do it? Who knows? Here is the 33. Jacob Clarino, last mile and a half out, and he goes top of the board just straight away. Wow. Last mile and a half out in Kansas, had a great race. One of the best races of his career outside of his win in Rockingham this season. He wants to put together yet another one of those races tonight. Oh, Roshan Cook slammed the wall there a couple of times off of turn number 4. Of course, gaining points, you get 30 for winning the race, 25 for finishing second, 24 for finishing third, and then so on all the way down to 0 points, wherever that is in position-wise. You get bonus points. Of course, no stage points to the Grand National Series. That's just for Cup. You get bonus points for getting the pole, leading the most laps in the race, and having a 0x innocent penalty. So that's how your bonus points will be scored tonight. And bonus points are probably going to matter if Clarino and Wilson finish with each other. There's Eli Franklin back on the racetrack. There is... Wow, Cameron Chandler is running his original paint scheme. How about that?
Yep. Yeah, got to throw it back for the last race.
The car that he ran the Season 2 Daytona race in. Season opener for the Grand National Series. Oh my God, we have a massive crash. The 0-0 of Herklot's going to slam the wall. All right. Here's the 8 of not Cameron Chandler. This is Ashton Miller. 33. Urban, for some reason, in the 33 car tonight. That's Jacob Clarino's number. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Still have yet to see Cole Wilson in. Oh, and Eli Franklin gets taken out. So, Eli, have you felt any track changes over this session so far?
It's definitely still loose, but I expect as the sun goes down, maybe they try to, the track to tighten up to where you can go full throttle around here. I don't know if Cameron's able to do it, but right now I can't go full throttle around here without the back end just trying to kick out on me.
What I'm noticing now, you can, if you run a lane up in 1 and 2, you can hold it wide open. Then 3 and 4, I'm not too sure. It just got cleaned out by CJ Erdman. But it may just be a slight lift in 3 and 4.
Bryce Benton, how about this? He's running a throwback paint scheme tonight to his first ever start in the Grand National Series. This was his original paint scheme. Pretty cool to see. Did the same thing for trucks last night. Of course, he didn't exactly have the greatest looking schemes, let's be real, to start off his career. But he's going to head back into 3 and 4 in the snapping machine. And around goes Eli Franklin. Oh, that's going to be a big shot. Hard in the wall. All right. Still 18 minutes left here. We haven't seen Cole Wilson yet. Here, Maddox Beard is running a Kyle Busch paint scheme. This is actually attributed to his first ever Cup Series start in Las Vegas. There's the Eli Franklin, or Eli Tomlin, I'm sorry, cleans out Harcots.
Oh, man! We got a big incident off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway.
Travis Prather involved in hard into the barrier goes Cameron Chandler, and he blows the motor.
Yeah, let me tell you, that 33 car, not Jacob Carino, but CJ Erdman. Oh, man!
Wow, I think somebody just got pounded in the rear end.
Might have been by me.
All right, so, well, Cameron Chandler, you were in this exact position last night trying to win the truck title. You're 2 points out of Payson Lindsay. So with that, you see Clarino, he's 4 points out of Cole Wilson. You know you got a good driver chasing behind you. What's the strategy to try to keep all the points under you tonight and not lose the title?
Well, Jacob, he had a good cushion going into Kansas, but with that speeding penalty, we talked about it that week. That really just it hurt him a bunch of points. He lost all of his points lead. So now he just has to hope he finishes in front of Cole Wilson and could not allow him to get too many bonus points. Cole is a horrible driver, so he's going to get a 4X. But he's got to make sure Cole cannot get a fastest lap point, and then he's just got to make sure he finishes 2 spots ahead of Cole Wilson.
Well, good news for Clarino, you'll get a point for the fastest lap.
Got the pole.
Yeah, it's the pole instead. It's a nice try, Cameron Chandler.
Did I say fastest lap? I meant to say
yeah.
Cole.
Yeah, Cameron, I don't know how you keep that wide open. I just get loose no matter what in that second lane.
Yeah, you almost slime me out.
Trent Wilkin, though, is top of the board so far. We're still looking like we're missing a lot of cars, especially Wilson.
Oh, we got a car come up in front of the leaders!
Nice throwback.
Well, it just happened down the front straightaway. Oh, man. Jacob Clarino's down. We got Bryce Benton flipping and flying down the back straightaway. I mean, people are just wrecking everywhere.
Las Vegas front straightaway has been host to so many memories all across the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League.
And Cole Wilson just joined, so he'll be here.
What a sad day in America. Oh. Okay, I was rudely interrupted by Cole Wilson.
Unbelievable stuff. All right. So still 14 minutes to go here in Vegas. Oh, we have a okay big shot in the wall. That's Maddox Beard, and he is nearly slammed by the one of Wilkin. Alrighty. Anyways, cars, 13 minutes left to go in practice. Pulling back on track, we get another crash for Cameron Chandler. Man, this guy is horrific.
Oh no, go take a look at the replay. That one was some terror.
See, I don't know what he's talking about. I think he just lost talent and red.
Oh, nice try. Oh man. Man, I am looking at a horrible looking race car. The number on this race car in front of me is absolutely horrific. You know what? Cole Wilson, what happened with the number on that automobile?
And that is a new paint scheme for Cole Wilson. Oh, what in the...
Yeah, the number on that paint scheme looks awful.
Cameron, do we mind telling Cole that he's not allowed to run that car?
Hey, Cole, you're not allowed to run that, apparently.
It's too offensive.
You said it's too offensive?
Yep.
It's too offensive.
We have children watching. This is not okay. Take it out. Thank you.
Keep wrecking him until he changes it.
Oh, Cole Wilson, he doesn't even know how to hit the gas fully anyway. I'm going to go have a discussion with him, though, because I assume you want me to.
Yep. Here's the 17 of Maddox Beard.
And right now, it seems like a little bit of a small car field. Right now, we only have 18 registered. Like we get around close to 30 for Grand National, at least, especially at a normal speedway.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate so far. Hopefully that changes. Haven't seen any lap times really improve lately. 10 minutes left to go.
Yeah, I expect him to go up since the sun is with the P7 tonight, be more grip in the Ford, especially turn 1 when the sun's completely gone.
Hey, so bad news, Ethan. I can't find Cole Wilson anywhere.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, Cole Wilson's on. He's not in any VC. Can't find him.
Oh, let's...
Don't worry, I'll get on the horn. I'll be back again.
All right.
3 and 4 still really loose, especially if the sun being right. And middle 1 and 2, or middle 3 and 4 is fine, but once you exit, it just wants to snap on you.
All right, cars pulling back onto the track here. 9 minutes to go in the warm-up from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Herklots wants to see as many cars as possible join, because if he gets a lot of cars today, that could allow drivers, of course, Clarino and Wilson to finish bad and him to finish really well, and he could possibly win the title. It is kind of tough being in that position. Minus 25 back, it's kind of unrealistic for you to win the championship. You're not one of the favorites, of course. You're way back on guys like Clarino and Wilson, which I feel like this race is going to be focused mostly on. And you're also trying to get your first win of your career as well. So it's got to be tough.
Yeah, but you have to take advantage of every point possible. You can't. You gotta probably win the pole. You can't have any X's for like incident points. There's 2 points for you, and then you just gotta hope that we get up to 25. Because now we're costing 21. So if we get anything above 25, it helps him, because that's one more position if Cole Wilson or was it Jacob?
Yep, Jacob Clarino.
Yeah, if Jacob, if either of them both have a mistake or they take each other out, chance for him. And also, if we get some point in the race where they're doing good, the only chance he has to do is off strategy since the 100-lap race. Hopefully, we get most of the green flag running tonight, but we'll see.
So we would expect at least one green flag pit stop in this race if we didn't get a good influx of cautions. Of course, got that last night in the truck race with cautions. So hopefully we get some pit stops under green today. Wilkin is flying. He has been revving the boards. Trying to go back-to-back here at Las Vegas.
Hey, ET.
Yes.
Hey, what if Cole Wilson does not change the position?
He's going to be disqualified.
Okay, hold on.
Matthew White situation.
Yup. Here's Eli Franklin in the 24 car. You got Benjamin Savetto there. Can't show the 22 of Wilson's car yet. It's highly offensive. He's currently very slow. There's that paint scheme. He's currently half a second off the pace. We are still dying.
Oh, reckon him one. Big.
Oh, Eli Franklin, or Eli Tomlin. All right. As we have a moment. 5 minutes to go here in Las Vegas. Someone just got pounded, I think. Yep. Here is Jamie McKinney in the 84 machine. I drive, okay. Clearly. and some others pulling off of pit road. All right, so qualifying going to be underway here in 4 minutes.
And one thing about tonight, pit road's extended more, so you can be way more aggressive entering pit road here tonight. The commitment line's way farther back compared to most other tracks, so you see guys pushing a lot more entering pit road if we do get green flag pit stops.
Yeah, it's definitely not the hardest pit road to get to compared to some other ones that we race at.
And can we see a non-championship driver win tonight? We saw last night a non-championship guy win last night, so we might get one tonight. I mean, Wilkins top of the board, looking really good.
I mean, yeah, Benton's second as well. Surprised Carlos Ortiz isn't here. This field size is definitely unfortunate so far. I don't know why we don't have more cars. All right, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. We gotta update something real quick. Apparently, Cole Wilson listened.
Apparently, updated it. I
Yeah.
gotta think mine's good.
Trading Paints ever wants to, you know, do its thing.
Oh, I see why. Yeah, they fixed it. We updated things? Or have it below?
Clearly not. I don't think Cole Wilson actually did.
No, it's not. I told he said he did.
Well, he clearly didn't.
I'll try to reload it. It said update to a monster.
All right, well, 40 seconds remain here.
Yeah,
Qualifying,
that's not.
qualifying is just about to get underway. I wish we had more cars than this, but I don't know.
Hopefully that means more green flag racing.
Definitely not the car count we wanted or expected. That's unfortunate. We're missing a lot of people that we thought we were going to race tonight. I don't know what happened. Story of this season. It really is.
Hopefully tomorrow night's final ever races.
Yeah. Let's hope.
All right,
All right.
qualifying.
Yep.
Very important for these 3 guys.
Yeah, you get a bonus point for winning the pole here in Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So what is going to happen? Here we go in Vegas. Car is going to pull onto the racetrack. It's qualifying time from Las Vegas.
It's very important for Ortiz to come any chance. Every point here is going to be very important, especially a small car count. Oh, does this small car count eliminate him? Was it
Who?
close?
Who?
Ortiz.
Ortiz. What do you mean? You mean Herklotz?
Is he like 26 out?
No, that's
Well,
Herklotz.
Herklotz.
I don't know. I mean, he was still gonna technically keep him, I guess. But anyways, qualifying is underway here in Las Vegas. 2 laps for the pole from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Here we go. There's the 84 of Jamie McKinney to 1 and 2 here. Down the back stretch goes Erdman. The 33 of Jacob Florino. The 8 of Ashton Miller, I should say. Who is going to win the pole in Vegas? We will see. Miller first car over the line. So we saw in the first laps in the truck race last night, drivers were kind of laying back. Florino, I think, did that. He's about a half second back on Miller. McKinney goes top of the board. Going hard in lap 1. We'll see what Florino can do in lap number 2. Nearly wide open back in that 3 and 4 as the small gets loose and he's nearly going to spin. Oh my goodness. Down the front stretch he goes.
Top.
Yeah, Miller beats McKinney once again. Clarino, that didn't look like a good lap at
goes
all.
top.
He
James Clear went
somehow,
to the top.
wow. He was sideways on that. How did he do that? That's unbelievable.
Herklotz is on his final laps. He spun out in turn 1, so this is one only chance to put down a good lap. Let's see what it is for his one and only lap. It's a 30.1. It's a good lap, but it's not going to be for pole. It'll be P3.
Travis Prather is going to go 5th. Here goes Bryce Benton rolling onto the racetrack down the 9. There's Herklotz. He's crashed, of course. Tomlin in the 90. 31 there of Ron.
Oh, Wilson's on track finally.
Yeah, Ronan Suarez there in the 31.
Paint scheme's still not updated.
All right, there we go. It's a similar looking car. Mellow yellow in the car for Cole Wilson. This is such an important lap. Of course, Clarino is still top of the board right now, but a lot of cars left to go, including Wilkin, Benton, Wilson, and others. Here's the 35 of Gatlin Downey. Rojan Coke in the 27 machine.
Cole Wilson ran the top first lap to get a good run for the second lap. He's probably one and only. He was P6 as Bryce Benson goes to the top.
Yeah, Benton a great lap. He's on pole now.
That takes the extra point away from Jacob.
Here goes Stretton Wilkin as well. Yeah, you mentioned that. That is very unfortunate for Jacob Clarino. Cole Wilson on lap number 2. Here he comes off turn in the wall almost a little bit. Down the front stretch he'll go. 7th on lap 1. Lap 2 is going to put the 22.
Actually, since he hit the wall, it didn't count as
Yeah.
lap.
P7 for Cole Wilson, the driver, 4 points behind Clarino in the championship. Wilkin goes 9th on lap number 1. He's heading down the back straightaway.
A tough break for Cole Wilson. He actually was going to go. He had a lap on pace of pole, but he hit the wall because he has no talent off of turn number 4, and that disqualified his lap.
Here goes Wilkin
to be up there.
Wilkin across the line in the 1.
P2, 6 1,000ths off.
And joins Bryce Benson on the front row. Here is Ronan Suarez. Suarez winner in Miami. What an impressive win that victory was. They'll head back into 1 and 2 with 14 seconds left to go. I don't think they'll have time to have enough time to put down a lap.
Not even close.
Yeah, so definitely a much smaller field than we expected tonight. I'm actually kind of shocked. We only have 18 cars? Wow, okay. Doesn't make too much sense, but we welcome you live to Las Vegas Motor Speedway tonight. This is the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series finale. This will decide a Season 5 champion, and the battle for the championship is going to be between Jacob Clarino, 4 points entering the day, ahead of Cole Wilson. He'll start third. Wilson starts all the way back in P9. Of course, Christian Herklot starts fifth. He's still mathematically in championship contention as well. And let's go over your starting lineup of the top 10. So, of course, cars, by the way, will roll down pit road first the first time around. Then they're going to, of course, have Clarino. Then they're also going to have Wilson and Herklotz all pull out 3 wide in front of the field as your championship contenders to pace the field for a lap. Bryce Benton's going to start on pole for tonight. Trenton Wilkin will start to his outside. Row number 2 will consist of championship leader Jacob Clarino and Ashton Miller. Christian Herklotz, another championship contender, will start in 5th. McKinney, Beard, Prather, Wilson, and Tomlin round out your top 10. One race to go. It all comes down to this. To decide a season number 5 Grand National Series champion. The final ever Grand National full-time race. Can Cole Wilson go back-to-back and win his 2nd Grand National Series championship? Can Jacob Clarino hold on and get his first? We will see. Bryce Benton will lead the field to the green flag. 2 Cup regulars on the front row. 20 Grand National races in the books. It's been one hell of a season. So many amazing moments. And it'll be a battle for the championship. Cole Wilson, 3-time winner this season. Jacob Clarino, only a 1-time winner this year. It happened at Rockingham. All right, cars are going to roll off of the grid here in Las Vegas. Obviously not the field we wanted tonight. Only 18 cars. That is unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. We expected 25 at the least. But hopefully we can still have a good championship race.
By the way, Ethan, he's going to do on lap 1.
Okay.
And then do pit road next time.
So we're going to switch it up the order. Here are your championship contenders. Jacob Clarino in the bottom. Cole Wilson in the middle. Christian Herklotz on the outside. We're back here. No more championship 4, but still 3 drivers in championship contention this full season points format. And they will pace the field 3 wide down the back straightaway. 2 drivers from Chandler Wilson Racing. 1 driver from Questionable Motorsports. Who will it be as your champion this season? 3 Chevrolets. That's the most important part for these guys. Toyota's going to get their first one of the year. Ford has a couple this year, but it's mostly been a season in Grand National dominated by Chevy.
That pace car is moved.
Cole Wilson, of course, your defending Grand National Series champion, looking to go back-to-back. Nobody else has ever won 2 Grand National Series championships ever. Can he be the first driver to do that? And it would, of course, be back-to-back. After he won the championship race, well, didn't win the race last season in Homestead, but won the championship last year from Miami. 3 drivers, 1 championship here in Las Vegas. It all comes down to this. All right, cars will now get back in the normal order. They will check pit road speed in the pit boxes this time by. Eli, what is our fuel window looking like right now before the race?
Right now I have 51, and people are burning. Well, with that extra pace lap's gonna make it closer. But I still think we have one stopper, but it's gonna be no really strategy. Maybe some guys will two stop it, but I don't know if tires will fall off that much, especially if it's sundown. But I think it'll be a one stopper, and everybody will probably pit between 48 and 52.
We'll see how the cautions fall tonight. Should certainly be interesting, as they'll come the.
And we got to watch opening restart for wheel spin, especially wheel spin, and also people loosening the back end in turn one with very cold tires.
Some of the perks the champion will get tonight is they're going to get an extended post-race show. They're going to be on the post-race desk. They'll get the first interview after the checkered flag, then they'll get their extended post-race interview. They're also going to have a permanent spot on the channel, the Infantry on the channel, with over just about 13.5K subscribers. They don't get a trophy. That's only for the Cup Series, guys. I don't know if we're going to be doing this anymore because of the server issues that we had, but they were supposed to get admin in the Grand National Series server for winning tonight. They're going to get all the post, obviously bragging rights. So there's a lot on the line tonight for the Grand National Series. Who's going to be the champion? Jacob Clarinic, our points leader, going to be having a great jump on Cole Wilson. He starts third. Wilson starts ninth. That's an amazing start for the driver of the 33. Exactly what he needed. While it's not the field that we wanted tonight for the final ever Grand National Series full-time race, we still expect a good one. This to decide a champion. Bryce Benton, Trenton Wilkin, two drivers that don't matter for the championship tonight, will lead the field to the green flag. "20 weeks of action, it all comes down to this. The Ford Mustang pace car is in, and the Grand National Series Season 5 finale, the final ever full-time race, is green and racing in Las Vegas. Let's go!" What a start for the 33 of Jacob Clarinic up to second place and trying to hound down your leader, Bryce Benton, in the 9. And look at Cole Wilson from 9th to 1st in one lap. What a start for the 22 machine. What a move. And he's trying to get to the outside of Clarinic. Here comes Wilson down the back straightaway. Unbelievable.
Wilson right away took it 3 wide on the bottom. As soon as the green flag came out, made a bunch of time, already up to second and running down Bryce Benton off field.
I mean, 2 laps, and he gained up from 9th to 2nd. What an incredible start. We got a car going around, and that's the 26 of Dixon. That's nothing new. He is going to spin in front of the track, but nobody's coming. We should stay green. Trenton Wilkin, your outside front row starter, back to 6th as Ashton Miller goes to clear him, and Miller walks to the inside of the 00 of her class. Oh, way up the racetrack is Miller. Saves the race car. That was a great save. And he's 3 wide middle with Jay McKinney coming outside with Erdman.
Here comes Cole Wilson working the outside up for the lead. He's going to dive down to the inside now. Side by side battle down the back straightaway for the lead.
Yeah, door to door with Bryce Benton. Look at this 22. Unbelievable start. Haven't seen this in a long time. This incredible start of the 22 machine. Cole Wilson to the lead, and with this to the lead of the championship.
And Cole Wilson feels right at home. This is one of his favorite mile and a halves in Las Vegas. One of his best mile and a halves as well. He always is a contender to win. Just looking to be able to close it off. Already though, with a huge, the top 2, a huge lead over the top 3, the third on back.
Yeah, this battle is going on. Clarinic is beginning to fall back through the field. So is Sparklots. Clarino's got the one of Wilkin on his bumper for P3. He already lost the championship lead. I mean, who would have thought?
And Wilkin did not fire off well at all, but he is starting to come back already around the outside of Colino. How about Miller to the inside, 3 wide into 1?
That's aggressive. That's a very aggressive on championship contending teammate Jacob Clarino. I think the 33 backed out of it. He's going to lose 2 spots. Clarino back to 5th.
And Clarino, he's just going to be trying to save his tires. He has your Season 2 Grand National Champion Aiden Donahue on the box for this race, just trying to hang on to his race car. He does not need to push the issue that much, just needs to make sure he does not finish 2 spots behind Cole Wilson, which is very helpful now with Bryce Benton going to the inside. And Cole Wilson has blinked out.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
worst.
he got sent to the pits.
Oh my
not
God!
a good situation at all.
Wow! That changes everything! Unbelievable! Cole Wilson sent to the pits. Is he out?
I don't know. I don't see him on pit road.
Oh
He's going a
my
lap down
God!
already here.
Can you believe it?
It?
Can you believe it? Wow! And Jacob Clarino back to the championship lead.
And for Herclass, that's what. Now he just needs one driver down. Needs one more to have a chance.
He is side by side, Herklotz with Erdman. Door to door back into 3 and 4. But Cole Wilson, we've spoken about his connection issues. This had some power issues, especially at USA Speedway, couldn't join that race. And this, oh my God, I can't even imagine what Cole Wilson is thinking right now on top of, in the race car. That is just unbelievable.
He's already gone 2 laps down and still not back into his pit box. Easily race over for Cole Wilson now.
Unbelievable. I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. Clarino gets passed, but it doesn't really matter right now. He's back to 5th, and he's got another championship driver, Herklotz, all over his back bumper. I mean, can it get worse for Cole Wilson? That is just unreal.
Well, it's just now shown that he manually disconnected. So maybe he's leaving, trying to join back. But
he's got to be desperate.
Lost.
He's 3 laps down now.
He just joined back, so he'll probably in pit road the next lap or 2.
If he can get back on track, it's looking to be 5, maybe 6 laps down. He'll rejoin the field. So he's going to need an incident between the 33 and the 00.
I mean, that is
You
just...
also got to watch if he possible, if he does come back on track near the 33, how hard would he race him just because his championship days are probably over.
Shane McKinney in 8th. How about Eli Talman? How about a good run in P9? But man, I mean, worst case scenario for the driver of the 22. Bryce Benton now got a 2nd lead over Trenton Wilkin. Ashton Miller running in 3rd, top 3 World Cup drivers. And here is Ashton Miller. This is Cole Wilson pulling back on the racetrack in the 22. 5 laps down. I mean, just worst case scenario. Couldn't have gone any worse than that.
You also remember when you disconnect, you lose a set of tires, but they change tires as soon as you go to the pit. So he's 1 set down also.
Yeah, that's the least of his concerns. No, 5 laps down. Oh, we got trouble! What a save by Eli Tomlin off of turn 4. He was dead sideways in the wall. Somehow kept it going in the correct direction.
Oh, the wrecking!
And the wrecking now.
That was not a good move by Eli Tomlin. I don't know what he was doing.
And that's exactly what Cole Wilson needed as soon as he's back on the track. Let's get one of his laps back.
Let's take. I do want to take a look at the 90. That was. I'm not exactly sure what Tomlin was doing there. He was sideways. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Got arrow loose. Incredible save there. Might have still been trying to gather it back up here.
I don't really know what that was.
No, Coke might have come down. It's hard to tell.
Looks
like just the coming together between the 2.
We're gonna go from the blimp.
I expect everyone to come down pit road here. We'll see. Definitely not good enough of fuel, but tires is somewhat important tonight. So maybe we see someone stay up. I expect most of these guys come down.
Wait, did Cole Wilson not even get the free pass?
He's going around.
Well, he's going to take the wave around, I'm assuming. Even.
Well, someone stayed out. A couple stayed out.
Colorino stays out. Herklat stays out. A lot of cars stay out. Only cars from the top 5 that pit is Benton and Wilkin, your top 2. How about that? First caution of the day on lap 14. And man, unbelievable storyline so far in this race. Cole Wilson, he's going to now be 4 laps down. He's just hoping for a bunch of cautions to come out at this point. No guaranteed yellows for the rest of the day, of course.
Well, we see in real life, I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was Austin Hill. He might have been like 6 laps down at Homestead, came all the way back to finish 9th on the lead laps. He's seen crazy things happen.
Yeah, and the best thing for Cole Wilson right now is that no one else is a lap down, with the exception of Gatlin Downey. But he's been sent to the garage as well for connection issues. So it's only Cole Wilson that's still running that's a lap down. Any yellow he gets, he will be gladly taking the wave around.
Well, unless drivers like Suarez and Tomlin who are involved in that wreck, Koch as well involved, get lapped here.
Suarez pulls off pit road now. And I believe Koch and Tomlin are just going to get as much damage fixed as they possibly can and try to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, there goes
Tomlin pulls off now.
Rajan Koch there on the 27. Man, what a race start here. I can't believe it still. So Cole Wilson is looking for something very specific as Ashton Miller is your leader. Benson, who first car on fresh tires, will start 7th. Miller goes inside for the 33 of Erdman. I'm just going to call him the 94 tonight. Outside for Jacob Clarino. Herklat's behind him. So Wilson looking for something very specific. He needs cautions, but the drivers that are getting involved in the cautions, he doesn't want them to go a lap down. So, I don't know what Bryce Benson's doing here. What's going on?
It's either race ending or just like a spinner.
I think we got an argument for position.
Didn't choose. Yeah, the 44 didn't choose.
Okay. Benjamin's photo will go to the back. We're going to restart in lap 17 here in Las Vegas, the finale. Cole Wilson now 4 laps down. That's 4 more free passes or wave rounds he's going to need. That means at least 4 more cautions. Jacob
I really think maybe some of these guys have fresh tires, but the only thing that changes is the fuel strategy for tonight, because now they have more options to stay out later or come in.
I mean, you think about it, these points have been accumulated. I can't talk. Earned all season long, all 20 weeks that we ran so far has come back to green here in Las Vegas. So think back to a bad week for Cole Wilson, like finished 25th at Talladega, like finished bad in Daytona. You see Bryce Benson go 3 wide on the inside lane. That matters heading to Vegas. Look at Benson for 2nd on the inside, 3 wide, back into 1 and 2, and he takes it.
CJ Erdman did not get going at all on the restart. Absolutely atrocious restart from him. He is just falling through the field. Jacob Clarino, he's stuck on the outside, top of 3 now with McKinney to the inside.
Wilkin is sideways now. He might be stuck middle of 3, and here goes Benson looking to the outside of Miller for the lead. He gets there.
One thing Cole Wilson can be looking for that he could do is go unlap himself and get a yellow and get 2 laps back.
He's coming. He's going to try to do that.
Yeah, he's flying, taking it to the inside of CJ Erdman now. Huge run down the back straightaway for the 22.
Oh, man, Jamie McKinney. He's got a really good car, Cole Wilson does. But he got a car on the wall back there. I think that was Ronan Suarez?
Suarez. Yeah, Suarez.
Wilson is a very, very fast race car. He's got a chance to do that, you said. Yeah, Eli. And he immediately wants to see a caution after he does it. Goes into the inside of Miller, now 4 laps down still. And he does get clear there of the 8 car of Ashton Miller.
Now, Cameron, as a driver, and you see a guy 4 laps down racing, I know he's a championship driver. Do you race him different knowing that they're 4 laps down?
Depends if you like the guy and depends on your situation. If you're Jacob Clarino, you just have to bring the car home. You are not worried at all with Cole Wilson or even Christian Herklotz are doing. You just have to make sure you can get you can just take care of your race car and finish the race. If it finishes right now, Corino easily has the championship locked up. But if you're a guy like, well, actually, yeah, if you're a guy like Bryce Benton, maybe you don't let Cole Wilson go on by. You know he's going to be competitive for the win, and Cole Wilson he's not the brightest tool in the shed. He is going to be pushing for the race win no matter what. So it really depends on who you are.
McKinney looks to pass Cole Wilson, obviously not for position, but for third on the racetrack right now. And Trent Wilkin has ran down Bryce Benton for the lead. He is there. He's looking to the inside. Here goes Wilkin. Side by side. Back into 3 and 4 and easily clears the 9. Oh, up the racetrack. Benton is loose, but Wilkin's got the spot. New leader in Las Vegas.
Your top two, those two are not too friendly with each other. There's been several incidents as recent as last night in the Truck Series where Trenton Wilkin has been leading, and Bryce Benton has made some contact with him and ended his night. So Wilkin is looking for some redemption already. Benton's starting to close back in on him going into 3.
He's there on his quarter panel. Colt Wilson, by the way, is still coming behind him. If he can get a lap here and then immediately gets a caution, would be the perfect situation. Here goes Benton back to the inside.
He was able to dump a bunch of air into 1, got to the inside, and maybe pulling a slider here.
Oh, that you see Will up the racetrack. He gets loose a little bit. Wilkin not giving him any room. He gets him sideways. Both cars still in the wall. Wilkin back to the inside yet again. And backs out of it.
How aggressive is Cole Wilson going to be to get past? He also has to keep in mind the guys in the back, they can wreck as well. He doesn't need to push it too hard. Make sure he has a race car as well.
Wilkin back to the outside, using that middle groove on Bryce Benton. Benton up the racetrack a little bit. There's contact again!
Good touch!
Gotta both lift, and here goes Cole Wilson. McKinney back in the bumper of the one car.
He's gonna take it to the outside.
Whoa!
3 wide now. Wilkin's out of control.
Contact between Wilkin and Wilson.
And McKinney, he will be happily trotting along, racing out for second. Big time loss for the 22 and the 1.
Yeah, Wilkin back to third on position. That is, Wilson is still sideways. And here goes Jamie McKinney, a former winner in the Grand National Series, actually won last season at Chicagoland in a wild finish. Looking for his second ever Grand National and also a one-time Cup winner back all the way in season 2 at Martinsville.
You also, Cole Wilson has to also think, you can't make a lot of contact with these guys, because if we do go to caution in the iRacing, if you make any contact, you have even a 0x, it will not give you the lucky dog, so you make sure not to make contact with anything.
Battle for the lead between McKinney and Benton. 2 veterans of the series and the league. Both are on the outside in the 3 and 4. McKinney nearly in the wall.
Oh, he did catch the wall a little bit. Big momentum loss for the 84.
So, of course, the cars that pitted under that caution flag, I think they can make it to the end with just one more.
Bruce on Coke just got turned.
Hard to the wall. He just blew the motor. And the
He got
caution
turned by
is out.
Benjamin. He slid up the track, and I would say he had beef earlier. Benjamin cleared himself on Rojan Coke and almost wrecked him before, and then he just tried to slap in front of him, and he turned himself.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hard to the wall on that over the end of Rojan Coke's season.
And that would be Cole Wilson possibly get another lap back.
Well, no, because he's not going to be the free pass car anymore because of Coke.
Coke was involved in the incident, so he will not be counted as a free pass car.
Yeah, no, I know that, but does it give I don't think it gives Wilson the free pass. It does?
It does, yeah.
Oh.
Nice
And also,
back.
Coke was not a lap down at the time of yellow anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay. And he blows the motor.
And I'm
So,
halfway done, and he's got 2 cautions. So
yeah, Wilson's going to be 3 down now. Who's going to pit?
I expect the guys that did it pit last time.
McKinney. Nope. And there are your guys that haven't pitted, including Miller, Clarino, Herklotz, and others. Jacob Clarino, though, just wants to see this race go green. Every caution flag, it gets a little bit more nerve-wracking for Jacob here, with Cole Wilson getting his laps back. That 22 is one of the fastest cars in the racetrack. Granted, he's been pushing extremely hard all race, no matter what. See, Clarino, come to pit road, your championship leader. Off pit road first. Actually, Miller going to beat Clarino. Clarino will be a side-by-side battle for second. He gets it on Herklotz. Dixon off pit road. So is Maddox, Beard, and others. There is Wilson getting a lap back. He will now be 3 down. All right. Well, most popular driver voting for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National and Cup Series for season number 5 will be coming, I think, Friday? Maybe Saturday? Something. It's coming soon after these races are up. So that will determine the most popular driver for both the Grand National and the Cup Series. I'm going to choose here. Inside for Benton, outside for McKinney, inside there for Wilkin, outside. How about Eli Tomlin staying out? So your defending most popular drivers for the Grand National Series, it's Zane Rahman. Don't ask how that happens. And for the Cup Series, it is Cole Clausen. And Cole Wilson wants to see more and more cautions pile on here. Needs at least 3 more yellows if he doesn't drive his way up to the front of the field to get back on the lead lap. And he wants something to happen soon. He doesn't want to be back on the lead lap with 5 to go, and then have to start tail end.
You saw last night went to overtime, and if we do get over, see if we get it tonight. They will probably help Cole Wilson if we do get some overtimes if we do get to that point.
Working our second caution of the day, we're going to restart on lap 31. 70 laps still to go in Vegas. Still one more guaranteed pit stop for everybody. Can't make it to the end on fuel. Back to the Echo Park restart zone we go. We're back to green in Las Vegas, and the outside did not go at all, especially back there. Big checkup with Eli Tomlin and others. There is Jamie McKinney getting in line into third. Wilkin second. Benton easily your leader back in a 1-2. And McKinney looking for second there on Wilkin. Side by side, back in a 1-2. There is contact a little bit as they go down the back straightaway.
Behind them, here comes your points leader, Jacob Clarino. He's working the outside, got around Travis Prather, and he has a huge run now behind Wilkin.
He'll go outside. No, you guys try to go 3 wide. 3 wide outside.
4 wide back in the field.
Oh, God. Yeah, they are 4 wide, heading back into 1 and 2. How is this going to work out? They go back to 3.
McKinney now, he's in trouble. He's going to be looking middle of 3 with Travis Prather and Maddox Beard all over the place is that 84 car. And look at Beard. He just trudged around the inside. He's behind Clarino now.
Yeah, what a run in his home race, Maddox Beard, I think. At least, it is at least Rice Benton's home race in the trend. So, Maddox Beard down the front straightaway in a 1 and 2, looking maybe for third. And here goes Clarino dropping to the inside of Wilkin.
Benton's going to run the middle, try to block off the air of that one. Doesn't matter though. Wilkin charges to the inside.
Here we go.
He's going to all over the door of the 9 of Benton. Easily clears down the front straightaway. Here comes Clarino as well.
I thought Jacob was going to take it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Going to try to get second for Benton. Wilkin a little bit loose as well.
Reno now, he's there to the inside of Wilkin. Here comes Beard behind him with a push as well.
Yeah, Reno gets there on
Three
the
wide
inside.
now goes Benson to the top.
What a race for the lead. Jacob Clarina, your points leader, looking to take the lead of the race here in Las Vegas. Side by side with Wilkin.
Honestly, I'll see Cole Wilson running in the back. I think he tried his luck already, trying to pass everybody, try to get his lap back. I think this time he's going to lay back and just back in front of him.
It's going to be on older tires than most of the field, so it's no point to really try to push with those old tires against new tires. Anyway, back up front, here comes Beard now looking to the outside. Not going to be able to make anything happen on Wilkin. Still side by side though with Clarino, and Ashton Miller has now brought his number 8 car to the fight.
Benton is middle of 3 wide between Prancer and Erdman, falling back in the 9. Maddox Beard up the racetrack, almost in front of Miller. So is Wilkin. Beard is going to be at the wall hard. What a race to the front of the field. Miller goes to the wall, 3 and 4. Beard is coming back around the outside. He's going to try to get there. He does get there on Trent Wilkin. Here he comes. Look at Maddox Beard. To the lead, if he can clear him. Wilkin going to fight back in the inside lane. But Beard clears him. Wilkin a horrible corner. Miller in a second. Erdman in the 3rd. How about that?
Now Miller, he's looked to the inside for a moment, got blocked. Here comes Erdman now to his outside.
Well, remember, these guys just pitted, so they are on slightly fresher tires. Trenton, Wilkin, Benson, Clarino, and others all stayed out. Actually, no, Clarino did pit, didn't he?
Yes.
Erdman now battling with Miller for 2nd. Maddox Beard leading here in Las Vegas. Top 3 of a combined 1 victory in the Grand National Series. That was Ashton Miller. Oh, man. Maddox Beard, that was a big choke job there. And look at CJ Erdman going to the lead in Las Vegas. Miller won back in Michigan in Season 2.
Beard was lucky he was able to hang on to that one. He slammed the wall and was right in CJ Erdman's lap. Somehow they were able to keep it together, and now here comes Miller to the inside.
They are extremely aggressive up front. My goodness. Coming to lap 40 this time by. And they're side by side for the lead yet again between Miller and Erdman.
Erdman has the run on the outside. He's going to be able to get clear. Miller is going to jump right in front of Maddox Beard and dive back in line.
He is loose. That A car is sideways. Beard going to look to come back to the outside, battling for 2nd. All this insane tight racing, and Cole Wilson is still hoping for this to bring out a caution flag, something to happen. This Benjamin Saveto in the 44, it's side by side with the 1 and Trenton Wilkin.
And you can see that's the difference between the old and new tires. Sabota up the track and into Wilkin, and here comes Franklin now.
Eli Franklin, a P7.
Fresh tires, boys.
Trying to get
some
clear.
stuff.
Look at Cole Wilson all the way back here, just riding around right now. CJ Erdman leading in Las Vegas. I'm sorry, there's a career combined 2 wins out of the top 3. Erdman won Daytona, the regular season finale this year.
He's now showing he has speed outside of just the super speedways. He's one of the best super speedway drivers in the series, but not too much known for any other kind of racing. He is putting himself on the map though, as Maddox Beard once again into the wall off of 4.
Herklots just got around Clarino. Herklot's going to look to the outside of Beard. This is a battle for 3rd. He's going to maybe get there. Up the racetrack, big time is Beard. He is starting to struggle.
Oh, Franklin hard into the wall in turn 4.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there we go. Carlson is out. But Eli Franklin, a huge hit into the wall, almost up and over.
That is going to be unfortunate.
That's not race.
Yep. Wow. And, well, that's good news for Cole Wilson, though. What happened?
Well, I had a run, and I don't know if he came up, but I went down. But the 44.
Oh, Travis Prather.
Me.
And that's the second incident in a row the 44 has been involved in. But I don't think either.
It might have been on me, but let's see if it was on me. Yeah, I think I came down. I heard clear, but I guess I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
And back up.
I had a good run on Bryce. I tried to hold it down, but I feel bad for everybody. I came back on the track too. I don't know who I wrecked. Let's see.
Travis Prather, but back up for the lead. All the leaders have pitted except for Eli Tomlin.
Here goes Erdman. And we are starting to cut down the field here. Close to halfway in Las Vegas. As they come to pit.
I think we had two stay out. The 26th of Tyler and Eli Tomlin.
Off pit road first, Miller is going to beat Erdman. Second will be the Erdman machine. Third going to be Herclaws. Fourth, Beard. Fifth, Clarino. And Cole Wilson gets the free pass again. He needs to see 2 more yellows. Guaranteed.
He's in for no tires as well. Tyler Dixon also, he's another driver who stayed out. So 2 drivers deciding to stay out under this yellow.
I don't know if you saw before, Cameron, but Tyler Dixon had another spin earlier in the race that didn't bring out a yellow and that he didn't get any damage in.
Yeah, I did see that.
So that's probably, what, like number 9 over the last 3 races somehow? That's unreal.
Well, we've been saying it every time. He's able to spin and keeps the car clean. So if you do have to spin, you do it the way he is.
But he's definitely got the most incidents as of late, but the cleanest car somehow.
Yeah, if you're Cole Wilson here, I would just ride around because Eli Tomlin and Tyler have never been on the front row for restarts and old tires. There's probably a good chance one of them will have real spin and possibly cause a wreck.
Yeah, he wants to see the field wad up here. That's exactly what he needs. Travis Prather is a lap down. I don't know if he's out of the race or not.
It doesn't say he has quad repairs, so
he
if he does come on track.
Well,
yeah,
he's missing
he is absolutely out of the race.
Yeah.
Cole hopes he doesn't come back on track. If he does, I'll put him only 1 lap down.
Yeah, well, I don't think Cole has to worry about that anytime soon.
That car is blowing up.
You also got to watch if you're Christian Herclots on 5th for this restart, Joe Corina for these front 2 possibly have real spin and wide up the field.
We will see.
Very possible. Especially if Tyler Dixon still on controller, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's. I hope you're joking about that, but Taste
He's not.
I'm not.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Definitely right.
Lap 47, we're going to go back to green in Las Vegas. Not bad. They could have. Yeah, they could have been a lot worse there. Miller got a good jump. He's going to be on the back number of that 90 car. He'll pull, maybe outside, and he's going to stay in line for now. Oh, that's Erdman on the apron a little bit. He got loose. There goes Miller for the lead. Oh, we got a big wreck hard in the wall. If we can actually get to it. Thank you, iRacing. And Bryce Benson, that is unfortunate. Wow. And Cole Wilson.
Cole Wilson, 1 lap down.
Yep. Exactly what I was going to say. And Bryce Benson, that's it. Stay over. That is so unfortunate for the driver of the 9. My goodness. What happened? I don't know. Oh, well, so Erdman, we got to look at how that. Oh, man. What a shot.
Reminiscent to Jeff Gordon, and I believe 2009 for Benton.
Well, it looks like the bottom checked up. The 33 of CJ got loose.
Oh, no, so it was contact with Clarino and Erdman. And then hard in the wall, nowhere to go. Bryce Benson just innocent bystander there. That's exactly the same spot that he got wrecked in last season in this race.
And you also got to think that's a 4X for Jacobs, so there's no 0X points for him.
Riding with Erdman.
Because he made contact.
Oh yeah, Jacob came down, I think, and then Erdman gets spun. Erdman, luckily for him, doesn't go head on into the wall, backs into it a little bit. Might have lost his back bumper cover. He's, God, still rolling. And that's going to be the end of the day for Bryce Benson.
Those guys, if they pit here, could make it on field the rest of the way.
This is
Cole Wilson, man, he would have thought 5 laps down. We thought, well, he disconnected. We thought that his day was done. Now he's only 1 lap down. Still a lot ahead of him. I mean, you still have Jacob, up there in P2, but his day's from where it was the start about 20 laps ago. It looks way better now.
And Clarino's gotta make sure he keeps trusting in what his crew chief spotter Aiden Donahue is telling him. Donahue's gonna know what to do, and he's got to make sure he keeps his driver calm. If
Now,
Cole
if you
gets back,
I don't know if I ever told you. I don't know if you heard Cameron. During that wreck, Jeb Carino is the one that hit CJ Erman. So Jacob got a 4X, had to get a 4X from that. So it means Cole Wilson's the only one that can get the extra bonus.
Well, like we said, Cole Wilson is Cole Wilson. I guarantee you he is not going to have that bonus point.
So
by the end of the race.
Currently, right now, Cole Wilson has a 0X. So yeah. But neither of them are going to have the most laps led most likely tonight. That would be insane. Clarino at this point would have to take the lead now and drive away for the rest of the race and win it. And at this point, it's most likely we get another caution. Cole Wilson is going to be back on the lead lap. Choose cone here, outside Miller, inside Clarino.
Oh, almost an incident between Beard and McKinney.
This is just exactly. As we see, Erdman, I think, still in the pits, maybe. But anyways, this is exactly what Clarino did not want to see. We're only halfway in this race, and man, it's been a wild one. This race has certainly been something. You see Bryce Benson, so unfortunate for him, he's out. This is a hell of a throwback. It feels like an old race with the amount of wrecks we've had tonight.
And you got a lot of throwback schemes. Well, Bryce Benson's not in the field anymore. Well, actually, I guess he was the last one driving a FedEx throwback scheme.
Well, we had you.
Yeah,
practice.
well, I'm not in the field, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, I guess.
Sabota is blinking horribly, though, on third on the inside.
Just to let y'all know, CJ Erman is a lap down. He is back on track, so it's really bad with Cole Wilson for the free pass.
Well, is he actually back on track? Is he?
Yeah, he's good.
All right. Well, here we go. Miller's side by side with Clarino. Back to the restart zone in Las Vegas. And Miller's going to be clear. Back at a 1 and 2, but remember, for the 33 of Erdman, he's got that damage. Oh, and that's Cole Wilson. I thought he. Oh my God!
Oh,
No,
and
right.
Sabota goes around.
Caution? None?
Oh, they're going to keep it green.
All right, we stay green here. And
Oh, but we got more trouble. Dixon goes around. Beard hard into the wall. They'll keep it straight again. I believe that's not going to be a yellow.
Dixon's spinning in the grass. Are we staying green though? He's gonna fire
Yeah,
up again. We're still green. Okay. I don't even know what to say about this race at this point. Man, so now No caution comes out. Wilson still trapped the lap down. Miller, your leader.
Oh! Okay,
What?
I swear I saw Tomlin like Tokyo drift in turn 2.
So here comes the 44, Benjamin Savoto. He's pitting. And off turn 4, Ashton Miller comes. We're over halfway through this race.
Oh, but we got Tomlin.
And
Yeah,
the
I
caution's out.
don't think I was wrong when I saw him drifting off of turn 2.
Overcorrected, maybe.
No,
Yeah.
I think we might have had a reincarnation of Cash Cole.
I don't know. You got that thing
I
sideways.
mean, go back and take a look at turn 2. He did the same thing as well.
He definitely didn't really attempt to save it. Maybe? I don't know. It looks pretty odd.
Will be the first time that he's been involved in something like this.
Yeah, I got no idea. Well, that is going to put Cole Wilson back on the lead lap. How about that? This race has been a horrible mess, let's be honest. This has been a joke. But Cole Wilson is going to go back on the lead lap. How about that? And that is horrible news for Jacob Clarino.
Yeah, race control is going to go ahead and hold Tomlin a lap for that maneuver because that seemed pretty... That didn't really seem too accidental.
All right, we will be right back in Las Vegas.
And Cole Wilson's going to come out pit road and go off strategy for the rest of these guys and take tires. I think he'd be down to, he could be out of sets, maybe one set left. We'll see. Because you know he took it before, and usually if you disconnect and go down pit road, and they send you down pit road, they usually change your set of tires. That's how much he has left.
Six cars remaining will come to the choose this time. I expect to see Miller go... Oh, he'll go back to the outside and Wilkin will follow him.
And Jacob gets the front row. Close to the bottom behind Clarino.
I thought Tomlin was supposed to be held to lap.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'm not too sure how he's already back out on the racetrack.
Yeah, I got no idea.
I guess somehow he served this penalty, but he's not a lap down, so I don't understand how that happened.
Well, there goes Beard, others pulling back on the track. Man, this race has certainly been something, that's to say the least.
And look at the whole inside line. The first three cars, the first three are championship drivers. Look at that.
I know. At this point, I think Clarino is pretty much, or I'm sorry, not Clarino. I think Herklotz is pretty much out at this point.
You never know. Wilson's gonna put the fight to Clarino, and I say it every time. Cole Wilson is Cole Wilson. You never know what that guy's gonna do.
Well, this race has it's been something. I feel like I'm watching a season 2 race. Nice throwback for a final ever Grand National full-time race, I guess. Hopefully we don't ever see this again in the part-time races. But anyways, coming back to green on lap 57. Millers takes off with Wilkin behind him. Side by side for P2, and now Cole Wilson is back in the hunt on the lead lap. I mean,
and he is on fresh tires compared to these leaders, so he's going to be flying here outside Herklotz.
Here he comes to the outside of Jacob Clarino as well. Look at the 22, he is back. 5 laps down, doesn't matter, he's back on the lead lap. It's getting helped by all these cautions we didn't really expect to see with the small field tonight. Now Herklotz looks to the inside of Clarino. Remember, entering the race. It's 4 points behind Wilson and Wilson. Oh, there's contact for the lead. Wilson still's got a 0x for now, at least. And here he comes.
And here comes Clarino as well.
Wilson going to go outside. It's close between him and Wilkin.
He's going to get there.
He'll be to the outside of that A-car of Ashton Miller. Door to door for the lead.
He's going to clear him. Maybe. Yeah, he's clear.
So now our fuel window, that's going to be interesting. But Wilkin now going to go to the inside of Miller. They're going to try to get clear for second. It is guaranteed that neither Clarino or Wilson will lead the most laps tonight, so that'll be a bonus point out the window. Neither of them won the pole, so the only bonus point left is Wilson's 0x, which he still has, I believe. Let's check real quick. Cole Wilson still with a 0x. Clarino, of course, with a 4x right now. And with this, Clarino is about to be passed for 6th. I mean, he would fall to 6th. If he gets past, there's Miller up the racetrack, side by side with Wilkin. Even as it runs right now, Cole Wilson would beat Jacob Clarino. Wilson currently would score 31 points by finishing first with a 0x as well. And Clarino, by finishing in 4th tonight, would score 23.
But really, Cole Wilson can hold his own destiny. All he has to do is win this race, and he's a champion.
Yeah, it's currently +4 right now for Cole Wilson.
And he has a run here. See if he takes it to the inside. He is.
He does. This is insane. Look at this. This is going to be big. Cole Wilson does not want to lose the lead. That means a lot of points lost for the championship, and there's that. And that goes 0x right there. I don't know. He might have lost it. McKinney backs out of the throttle. I mean, you never know with iRacing.
Here comes Jacob to the outside, trying to get by the 84 here, trying to get up to Cole Wilson.
Way up the racetrack goes McKinney. Of course, you get 5 more points for winning the race than finishing 2nd. So if Wilson gets past here and falls to 2nd, Clarino runs 3rd. That's Clarino the champion. By, I think, 2. So if Cole Wilson finishes 2nd, the highest he could have Clarino finish, and Wilson still win the championship. What is it?
It'd be 6th or 7th, depending on if he gets a point or not.
It'd be 5th. Yeah, it'd be 5th because Wilson, it would be a tie then, but Wilson would get the tiebreaker because he's got 3 wins compared to Clarino's 1. So that would be
Wilson's on the pull away.
Yeah, that would be the tiebreaker if we get to that situation for Cole Wilson. But right now, he leads the championship. If he wins the race, he's pretty much guaranteed the title. Same thing with Clarino. Win and you're the champion. Finish 2nd, not so easy. So if Wilkin runs down and passes Wilson here, and Clarino is still in 3rd, Wilson loses the title, and Clarino all of a sudden takes it back over. That's how close the margins we're working with here after 21 weeks of racing. No resets, no nothing, no chase, no playoffs, no rounds. This is a full season points battle. And look at Ron and Suarez looking at the inside of the quad panel of the 00 of her class battle for P5.
Suarez did really good. Ashton Miller from on the pole from the start of the final, from this restart all the way back to 7th.
The gap, 0.8 between Wilson and Wilkin. Miller looks to the inside, maybe to get in the guard panel of that 31 around in Suarez. Up the racetrack is Suarez a little bit. They head down the front straightaway.
I don't expect these guys to make final pit stops. Field window is about 50. Take back to racing, I think around 53, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check.
Not everybody pitted though, I don't think. Suarez
Yeah,
gets around.
but Cole Wilson did pit at 53, so he should be good to go. So if you're if you're Jay Clarino and you're stuck in third, you have to do something, maybe go off strategy or something. You can't just ride around and pray Cole Wilson just somehow mess it up, which is not too bad of an option, I guess.
Oh, that's Suarez up the racetrack in the Wallace Miller. But what a comeback by the 22. 5 laps down, out of the championship hunt, gets all those cautions that he needs, and now under the kind of the longest green flag run of the day since the start of the race, he, with 31 laps to go, is your championship leader, but if he gets past for the lead with Clarino running in third, he loses the title by that happening. He would lose it by 2 points. So he needs Jacob Clarino to finish 5th or worse if he comes back to 2nd. That would be a tie then for the points, and the tiebreaker would go to Cole Wilson.
Lap car ahead Eli Thomas and Cole Wilson. I assume he's going to get out of the way for Cole Wilson. He's a little up the road, but here in a lap or two.
Jacob Clarino has caught Trenton Wilkin for 2nd, but that still would not be enough to win the title. Win, and basically you're the champion, because that gives you 5 extra bonus points. The gap was -4 for Cole Wilson entering the night. He's currently on pace to score 31 points. Winning the race and getting a 0x. Clarino, as we see, that's 90 of Tomlin backing out of it. Clarino now to P3. He's currently on the pace to score 24 points. And oh, we got contact! Clarino was very slow.
Hey, Herclaus has to check up for Eli Tomlin.
So right now, actually doing the math right now, Wilson would win the championship by 3 points. So Wilson cannot lose the title if he wins. Same thing, obviously, with Clarino. Best right now Clarino can get to is -2, and he's going to try to do that on Wilkin.
Tomlin is out of control again. And it was almost spin it. Yeah, Tomlin spinning off of turn 4.
Oh, he's going down
to the pits.
Yeah, we probably need to keep him down there.
He's had certainly an interesting night. Look at Ronan Suarez to the outside. He's going to clear McKinney. And now going to run down the back straightaway on that 33. Suarez is there. Yeah. Remember, a 1.5-mile winner this season in Homestead. Jacob Clarino now getting past. He's going to fall to -4 on Cole Wilson. And even if Jacob doesn't win the title, I know he wants it. It's been such an incredible year for the driver at the 33. What an improvement from last season. A win and battling for the title in the final race. But of course, with Wilson leading the race by a second and a half, there is absolutely nothing he can do right now. Wilson wins, he's the champion. But right now, if, let's say somehow Wilkin ran him down right now, it would, it would be, 25 points scored for Wilson. 26 actually scored for Wilson, 23 for Clarino. So it would be Clarino still winning the championship by 1 point. Clarino's actually going to So if Wilson finishes second, Clarino's got to finish fifth, because then it would be even at 0, and Wilson would get the tiebreaker. But here comes Ronan Suarez. I mean, who knows? Ronan Suarez could have a chance to run down Cole Wilson. He gets around this this one car soon. He is flying.
Yeah, he's had the fastest lap the past like 4 laps. I mean, he is flying.
But Clarino is trying to hold on for P5.
Wilson, I don't know if his tires are falling off. The past 2 laps have been 2/10 off.
Here goes Suarez. Almost got to the outside. He actually does get to the outside in the wall a little bit, side by side with Wilkin. Clarino is trying not to be passed. Up the road, Wilkin is loose! Saves the car, but here goes Suarez.
Probably going to be clear in turn 1. We'll see. He sends it deep in the corner. And he is going to be clear.
Up the racetrack
Almost,
he goes.
barely got clear.
Here
Wilkin
goes
had to jump
Clarino.
out of the gas big time. Yeah, and Clarino's now to the inside. And McKinney, he's going to follow as well.
Now, can anyone
Wilkin just lets
run
them all
down?
go.
Can anyone run down Cole Wilson? Wilkin back to P5. In the wall now.
Jacob.
Clarino is just pushing for all he can.
To the inside for
yeah.
second.
Look at him go. 21 laps to go in the finale in Las Vegas.
And this is what Cole Wilson wants to see, them racing behind him.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see him race too hard, though. He doesn't want to get the yellow.
Well, I mean, if Jacob's involved in the caution, then that definitely helps. Fall back to 2 seconds behind Wilson. And that last caution we got was the caution that put Cole Wilson back on the lead lap. So he's just done an incredible job, and just the right amount of cautions to come out. It really couldn't have gone any better for his recovery so far. "19 laps to go in Las Vegas for the championship. Cole Wilson currently on pace for back-to-back Grand National Series titles. Up the racetrack is Ronan Suarez. He
big blow.
He was running down Wilson for a minute so fast, and all of a sudden has fallen off a cliff, and now look at this McKinney on the back bumper of that 33 of Clarino.
And Suarez is borderline wrecking himself, trying to stay ahead of Clarino. I'm not too sure what the goal is.
Here
Clarino
goes.
now, he'll get to the inside, and he's going to try to quickly make the pass on the 31.
Gonna clear him.
He is there. Second.
Yeah. 1 and 2. Can Jacob Carino run him down?
The gap is 2.3 seconds with 17 laps to go in Las Vegas. Suarez is coming back to the outside. So right now the gap, a couple cars on the wall as they head down the back straightaway. Wilson on pace to score currently 31 points. Clarino on pace to score 25. It would be +2 for Cole Wilson, ending right now, which would give him the championship, with Clarino running in second. Nothing else Clarino can do besides run down the 22 car and win the race. It's all he's
Cole
got
Wilson
left.
is about a tenth quicker with Jacob by himself.
I think Clarino most likely hoping for a yellow.
Well, Eli Thomas will fresh tires, and he's
Yeah, I know.
passing these guys, so better watch out.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing today. Been certainly a day for Eli Tomlin.
The only thing Jacob could hope is if he lets him by and he runs down Cole Wilson. That's a fight with him to slow him down. That's not what Jacob wants him to run the same line as him.
Yeah,
The track.
he's not gaining anything. He's losing a little bit, if anything. So, I mean, at this point, Clarino hoping for some sort of incident behind him to stack the field back up and maybe bring out a yellow.
Yeah, Brennan Suarez isn't careful. He could be the incident. The last time off turn 4, he had a huge slide, almost completely spun it around. He has a nice little gap from McKinney and Wilkin now. He won't get as much aero loose, but the 31 is still out of control.
It certainly would be fitting how this race has gone to see a caution come out like that late in the race. We'll see. There goes Trenton Wilkin back to the inside of McKinney. He's going to clear him. P4.
Eli Tomlin's already almost to the back of Cole Wilson. Eli Tomlin's about a second faster than the whole field. Hopefully, Cole Wilson just lets him by. Just have to deal. He has a big lead, no point in fighting him.
Wilson a little bit loose.
Yeah, he had a big moment off of 4.
Tomlin is actually currently staying behind him. He's both gonna wash up the racetrack. Wilson again a little bit loose. Tomlin on his bumper.
Well, Cole told him. I can't say the exact what he said, but he told him to make sure not to mess
I mean, Eli Tomlin's had a night, so who knows what could happen here.
Not helping the balance of the 22, really getting him loose off of turn 4.
11 laps to go in Las Vegas in the finale. Can Cole Wilson hold on to win his second straight Grand National Series championship? Oh, he's up the racetrack and sideways in front of Tomlin. Man.
Yeah, it'd be best to just let him go.
He's up the racetrack again.
We'll tell him just really back off.
10 to go in Las Vegas.
That's the Suarez is trying to get on the outside of Jacob.
Battle between Suarez and Clarino in the wall was Ron Suarez. Yeah, Tomlin is definitely not making things easy for Cole Wilson here.
Not sure what the end goal is for Tomlin.
I mean, I don't really know.
I don't know if he's trying to help him.
He's definitely not trying to help him.
Yeah, it doesn't have much business being in the championship fight right now. With 9 to go in the finale, but okay. I mean, he's allowed to do this. There's nothing against it, obviously. Oh, he's gonna.
What on the top here, and he's getting big runs off. He's trying to make a move.
I mean, yeah, Wilson is just being hounded. This battle for second, 8 laps to go.
Personal protection.
Wilson's still got a 2.5 second lead. Does not want to give that up. Does not want to see yellow. Does not want to. Oh my God, he's loose. Man.
You wonder if Cole will be willing to just pull over down the back straightaway one of these times and get Tomlin out of his wake.
I don't know why he hasn't. Remember, Cole got to the lead. He had the freshest tires in the restart over everyone. But they're starting to even out, obviously.
Oh,
Tomlin.
Yeah, I don't like this. We still got like 6 laps.
You got a 2.5 second lead.
It's a second gap. It's a decent gap.
Yeah, I know. I don't really understand this.
Yeah, Cole's
6
not
laps
happy.
to go, and he could just pull over and let him go, though. That's the thing. If I was Cole Wilson right now, I would do just that. Brett Wilkin is sideways back here. He is trying to hold on to this spot. Herklot's on his bumper. Almost contact there with McKinney. Late stages in the race. There goes Christian Herklot to the outside of Wilkin. Side by side on the front straightaway.
Yeah, Suarez just said over the radio he has nothing for Jacob. He's going to surrender the battle for third, or for second, rather.
Eli Tomlin still putting pressure on the back bumper of the 22 machine. Oh, Wilson up the racetrack. He's loose once again.
Just again.
Man.
It'd be different if Eli was like a 1 lap down. He is not even close to like a free pass. He is 5 down. I don't know what he's doing.
4 laps to go in the championship. Tomlin back to the outside of Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, Cole Wilson has a 2.5 second gap. At this point, let him go. Come up with 3 to go.
He is losing time. That gap is down to 2.2. Oh, the
Oh,
wall.
big into the wall for Tomlin.
That's going to definitely hurt him. You see.
Well, that's going to help Cole.
See Wilkin here in front of McKinney. 5th and 6th. 3 laps to go in Las Vegas.
You've seen Eli on cold tires get loose on this point. I don't know if it's on purpose, but you see him get loose. Damage I've watched possibly.
That was actually what got Cole Wilson in this situation. Tomlin spinning out off of turn 4. Wilson got his lot back and came in for tires.
Jacob Clarino came in as your points leader tonight with 2 laps to go in Las Vegas. Currently sits now -2. Needs to see a caution over this lap. Cole Wilson just wants to bring it around to the white flag. Looking for 2 straight Grand National Series championships in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the only battle on track right now is McKinney and Asher Miller for 6th. That's really the only battle on track. So unless someone self spins, that's basically the only chance.
Yeah, they're side by side back into 3 and 4. Up the racetrack, door to door. We're going to see Wilson off turn number 4 to see the white flag this time by 1 lap to go in the finale. The driver of the 22. This season started off horribly for Cole Wilson. Was below in the points, took him all the way until Charlotte to get his first win. But he has racked off victories, won last week at Kern. Down the backstretch for the final time. What a driver this 22 has put together. He's going to exit turn number 4 to go back-to-back. Cole Wilson is a 2-time NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Grand National Series champion. He wins the race and wins the championship by 2 points over Jacob Clarino.
Could have been top 5 back to be the champion.
The champion wins the race. One more position, he gets passed by Clarino. It goes to Jacob. Ooh. We're having a moment here down on the front straightaway, but here he is, your champion. Also, Chandler Wilson Racing will pick up the team's championship, but it's 2 championships in a row, the first ever driver to go back-to-back in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League in a series for championships. First ever driver to even get multiple in a series. It's 2 in a row for the driver of the 22. Your Season 4 and Season 5 Grand National Series champion, Cole Wilson.
This is some awful burnouts.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
There's a reason why Connor Zolitz is Cole's favorite driver. Neither one of them can know how to do burnouts.
What a recovery drive. 5 laps down after being disconnected from the race early on due to connection issues. Comes back, wins the championship. And Cole Wilson is now...
Hey.
What?
Yeah, good try.
Okay, come on, man. Cole Wilson is now a two-time NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series champion. What a season. And thank you for
Yeah, we
everything
wondered.
in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series. It's all started back in 2023, September 22nd that year, the first ever race. We only had one race that season back in Season 1 at Daytona. That was won by Ethan McMillan. Come back here June of 2026, and Cole Wilson picks up his second straight Grand National Series championship for Chandler Wilson Racing, the driver of the 22. Career win number 8 as well. It's his 4th of the season. Won 2 mile-and-a-halfs at Charlotte and Las Vegas. Michigan, a 2-mile oval, and of course he won last week the short track to back-to-back wins as well to go with back-to-back championships for Cole Wilson. All right. Post-season and post-race interviews coming up right away from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway as we welcome you live to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series Championship post-race show.
Uh, Jacob Clarino wants you to refresh paint.
Huh? What do you mean? Why? The
I don't
race
know.
is
That's
over.
what I was told.
The race is
Yeah,
over.
that's
How?
what I don't know. That's what I was told.
Okay, well that doesn't make any sense. Well, how about it? I mean, this one definitely didn't come down to the wire like his first championship did for Cole Wilson back last season. But it certainly will not be any less special. And here we go,
You gotta
post-race
feel
interviews.
bad.
Cole Wilson, you have done it. You are a two-time NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series champion. How does it feel?
We weren't gonna get denied from that one. 5 laps down. I was ready to just give up, but when we came back, 2-time back-to-back, it's a good way to cap off the league.
I mean, yeah, what a comeback drive. What was going through your mind there? I mean, you're 5 laps down in at that one point after having those connection issues. I mean, I can't imagine the rage. I'm sure the belt was coming out for the amount of rage that you put on there on display. So, of course, 5 laps done. You come back into the race, somehow get all the wave arounds, and the final wave around you get is the final caution. You couldn't have cut that much more close. How about that?
Yeah, I was debating not even taking tires on that when I finally got back on the lap because we were wrecking so much and I was down a set from when I left. But it worked out perfectly. I knew there were so many wrecks and so many people were out of it, so just had a great restart, got out in front of everyone, and even with Eli Pace and Lindsay trying to aero block me and wreck me, didn't matter.
Well, of course, you are now the only driver in NASCAR Racing FedEx League history to win back-to-back championships in a series. You're the only driver to actually win 2 in a series. Nobody has ever actually done that until now. You, Cole Wilson, what does that mean?
It's great. I mean, it might change tomorrow with Braden. I think he has a pretty good chance at it. Braden won last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Braden has a good chance of doing it again tomorrow. But hey, I'll take the day, and only Grand National driver to ever do it. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, just incredible stuff here. You also, of course, won the race. You end your season with 4 wins. Cole Wilson, we're not done with you. We're going to do the same thing we did last season, where you come back for the post everything interview, and we talk about your entire season. So have fun with that. But anyways, have fun with more of the championship celebrations, Victory Lane. We'll see you here on the post-race desk. Enjoy that second championship.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Cole Wilson, of course, will be back as he joins the championship desk. 2 championships now for the driver of the 22. He doesn't get all the perks because this is now a second championship. He already got all those perks in the first championship. So he's already admin. He's already mentioned on my channel. So, I mean, yeah, it's still nice for Cole Wilson, the only driver to ever win 2 titles in the Grand National Series. Jacob Clarino. Oh, so close. You will finish 2 spots, 2 points behind Cole Wilson in the championship. 1 spot behind him in the race, but obviously with him getting 5 more points for winning the race, it's you on the outside looking in, and you, unfortunately for you, will lose the championship. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, just unfortunately, we had a. I'd say we had better car today, considering my last green flag run there, and yeah, just the sequence of events that had to happen to me just was just terrible. First of all, Cole Wilson again blinks blinks out as sent to pits for internet issues, and then comes back out and then gets the 4 cautions he needs. He has laps back, and it just blows by me to get the lead and stay and win the championship. Would have been, I would say, would have been alternate sequence of events if the I didn't Cole Clausen didn't ruin my race in Kern, and if I'd say if that didn't happen, probably would have been able to get the championship tonight. But yeah, just unfortunate that championship had to be ruined at Kern for me. But yeah, congrats to Colson for getting his second and final FGNS championship back to back. But yeah, just terrible day for us.
Well, I mean, it was an incredible season. What an improvement from season number 4, where you, of course, I think you missed the playoffs entirely that season. You come back, leading the points into the final race. You also won this season at Rockingham, your first career victory. You ultimately think this is a very successful season, even though you do lose the championship. But I mean, that was only by 3 points.
Yeah, I'd say besides the fact I lost championship, I'd say it was a pretty good season with me getting my first and only win at Rockingham, and bunch of plenty good finishes all around. But yeah, that was it's a pretty good season and a good race.
Well, Jacob, great job all season long. I'm happy you could have a very successful year. I know it's got a sting only losing the championship by 3 points. One more position there with Wilson maybe falling out of the win. You guys winning the race, it would obviously be the other way around. But hope to actually see you here in the part-time races that we got coming up. That'll actually be announced tomorrow night after the Cup Series finale. So for the first ever week of it. So we hope to see you again soon. And congratulations on a great season.
Thank you, see you.
We're dying. Ron and Suarez is up next. Ugh. Ron and Suarez, you guys will finish in third here in the finale at Las Vegas. You didn't run a ton of races this season, but obviously I think this is your second best finish of the year after your Homestead win, of course. That was a big victory for you guys. But, man, you were driving your way through the field. You had the fastest car all of a sudden, but it kind of looked like you fell off. What happened?
Yeah, well, I didn't set a qualifying lap because I was a little too greedy on how I perform my outlap and such. But yeah, it was a third to last to third challenge, I guess you could say. And we were making a lot of good long runs. We are not good on the short run, and that's why you saw me like just absolutely fall to the very back for every single restart. And then I would slowly make my way up because I would just be able to save my tires a little bit better. I was able to get out of the dirty air because of that middle line that I was choosing in turns 1 and 2. And I don't know. I really hated that turn 1 and 2 on the inside. Those bumps are just not fun at all. So I decided to choose the middle line, which was much smoother, and I could carry my momentum a lot better throughout the corner. And it turned out that I was actually saving a little bit of tire um, in the long run, in the medium run, but in the long run, it was not beneficial. So I got up to Jacob Clarino, and I tried to pass him, but so long has just passed that I already burnt up a lot of my tires, and I really just didn't really have anything for him in the end.
Well, he only made 6 starts this season, but a pretty good average. No, not a bad average finish in 9.8. You got I think 2 top 5s out of that. Your win, of course, in Homestead. Your second or third place finish tonight in Las Vegas. Ultimately, out of the races you've done, I know it wasn't the season you exactly wanted to be contending for the title. But ultimately, after your 10 race suspension, of course, do you think this is
Yeah.
ultimately a pretty decent season?
Oh yeah, it was a really good season, I think. Like I managed to bring my speed a lot better over the course of my, what is this, 5 races. Um and I mean, winning on your debut back, that's a pretty strong statement, I will say. So, but yeah, Homestead was really, really good, and then Darlington, I just was wanting there to survive, and then Watkins Glen was not really my best race. I kind of spun out and then completely blew up the engine after a slight tap to the inside wall. But yeah, and then Daytona was Daytona, and then USA was decent. But overall, I mean, pretty good for 5 or 6 races.
All right. Well, nice job on ultimately of the races. You did a great season with that first career victory at Homestead back in March. So, of course, thank you for racing with us this season. Congrats on a good year of the races you've done, and we hope to see you in the part-time races coming up.
Yeah, I'll definitely look forward to that.
All right. Coming up next, I don't know if Herklotz is really in here for an interview. I'm not exactly sure if you're doing an interview, but
Oh yeah, yeah, I am.
okay. Christian Herklotz, you guys will finish in fourth here in the finale. I mean, it was a pretty big long shot coming in. If you were going to win the championship, obviously you don't. You still ultimately finished third in the points, but winless season. I know you guys wanted that first career victory, but a big improvement overall from last year after you finished 30 points behind Wilson for the championships. Ultimately, how did your race go in Las Vegas today?
I mean, it was pretty eventful. I mean, with the tire strategy and all the other people wrecking. I mean, it was. I mean, it doesn't subtract the effort we put into trying to win this race and this championship. I mean, props to all the guys at QM and the partnership with CWR and just everybody else. Um, we tried our best here. There were some times where I kind of botched the chance of a win. And we could have been in a much better spot going into Las Vegas, but doesn't subtract any of the the blood, sweat, and tears we put into trying to win this championship. So, yeah, power to Cole Wilson for going two in a row. Sucks for Jason Clarino. I know he had that championship basically won until that caution came out. So, just yeah.
Yeah, but ultimately a okay, can get the words out. Ultimately, a good year for you guys. Third in the points. Are you happy with how the season went compared to the season before?
No. I felt like I had more consistent speed even toward the end of last season. I felt like I could have won a lot more last season. Obviously that came with experience. I came in with more experience this year, but I felt like the racing last season was a lot cleaner and a lot more racy compared to this season where it was just a lot of beating, banging, and a lot more cautions. So.
Well, Christian, still nice job on a good improvement year overall. I think in the points wise, you finished third in the standings, which is a lot better than it was last season. And congrats on that. And we hope to see you in some of the part-time Grand National races upcoming later in the year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, Ashton Miller, what are we doing here?
I was told by Cole to tell you to refresh training paints for Jacob.
Oh my God, what? The race is over. What do you
I,
mean?
he wants good pictures. That's not, I don't know.
What,
Don't shoot the messenger driver.
of the car that he was driving? Okay, that's actually dumb. Okay, well that didn't do anything. Um, okay, it literally did nothing. So nice attempt, I guess. Anyways, coming up next is going to be Tyler Dixon. Tyler Dixon, you spun out twice again today. Didn't hit anything yet again. I guess 3 weeks in a row. 3 no contact spins, races in a row. But you guys will finish 8th here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in our finale. Ultimately, how do you feel like your day went?
Besides the spins, it was very uneventful. Um, very much. The last stage, I decided to try something different. I was hoping to save my tires a lot than try and track them down, hoping that they would burn it up, but I did not expect the draft to matter that much. So we got within 5 seconds, but that was as far as I got, and then it just went off a cliff.
All right. Of course, you guys will finish P8 in the finale. How many races did you do? 3?
This is the third start, yes.
Well, of course, ultimately, out of your 3 races, how do you feel like your first season went?
Well, honestly, the races that I did do, I enjoyed them pretty much. I had no problem with it, to be honest with you. I do think this race we just killed too many cars for it to really be interesting, but that's neither here nor there. Um, Overall, I enjoyed it. Especially these last 2 starts leaving one race and then just hopping into another, literally just right after, not even no downtime. So it was pretty fun, very fun.
All right, Tyler Dixon. Well, nice job here, ultimately finishing 8th in the final race of the season. Good job in the 3 races that you did this season, and we hope to see you pretty soon for the part-time races that'll be coming up for the Grand National Series later this year.
I hope to see.
All right, Eli. Very unfortunate day for you guys.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. We had took tires. They were battling for Bryce Benson, which I never expect myself to do that, especially how fast he is. Battling for 6th, and spotter said clear, and I don't know. I guess I lifted just a little bit to get under Bryce and just kind of turn myself. I'll take full responsibility for that, but overall for the races I've been in, it's been a pretty good first full-time season. Um, I know we didn't do all the races. Probably we missed a decent amount due to employment, but I enjoyed it. Um, it was a fun season, but tomorrow night's gonna be something. Was it 4 drivers for a championship and one final time? It's gonna be amazing and emotional at the same time.
Yeah, it should be insane. All right. So Cole Wilson, there will be some punishments if he doesn't change something real quick. So give us a few minutes. We'll hopefully have an interview going here in a minute as we continue with the post-race desk.
Punishment strippers championship.
Hello, hello, Eli. Let's pick up the phone.
Oh, while Ethan's doing his business with D. Cole Wilson, I'm going to talk about tomorrow night's championship drivers. As we know, Matthew White is not going to be racing tomorrow due to his penalty, and lost 20 points. So he is 7 below the cut line, and he is eliminated due to him being below the cut line, not racing. So with that happening, it also opens up the opportunity of a slight chance for Aiden Donahue to get in the championship. He was eliminated before at the end of last week, and then Matthew White lost all of his points from being the lead of the championship, and it brought back in Aiden Donahue, but he's still a far ways away, minus 32 to the cut line, so he only need everything to go his way, and hopefully we get about the same amount of cars and not more than we had tonight, which doesn't look promising based off the most recent car counts. But being the last race ever, I think we can get a decent car count, but definitely we need to get all the maximum points today. He need to win the stage and everything. But he does have his most recent wins, so maybe he could carry momentum. Hopefully Hunsinger and Payson Lindsay and Bryce Benson struggle tomorrow night.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, for the Grand National Series, Cole Wilson will be here in the interview booth for a little bit. He's being a very funny man right now. Doing a little something. We're gonna have our post-championship interview from Las Vegas Motor Speedway for Cole Wilson, a two-time NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series champion. So,
Is he showing? If he's not going to show up, we have dead time. He can talk about the sponsor.
he should show up. He already said he was. As we continue to just die. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, with this downtime, make sure to tune in to the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Championship in Las Vegas Motor Speedway tomorrow night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Cars will be on the racetrack. We're not going to have a pre-race show for that, but we will, of course, extended post-race for tomorrow night's event. Cole Wilson has been notified once again to get a move on in what he's doing. All right, in the meantime, let's bring in Zane Rahman for no reason. Zane Rahman, we're going to give you a random interview here. Ty, I don't know what question to ask you.
Well, I'm not too happy about the fact that Maddox got wrecked. So I'm kind of proud of the run he's had in the 17 car. He showed a lot of great results. I thank him a lot. I thank him for running for me, and yeah, I hope to see him back in the 17 sometime.
All right. Well, how are you feeling about tomorrow night's Cup Series race, the finale in Las Vegas?
Well, Ethan, all I can say is that we got one last chance to get Screaming Luigi a FedEx win in a full-time season. So, of course, I've been putting up a lot of practice in the sim, inside the sim. So, yeah.
Okay, Zane, well, nice job on the 0th place finish for tonight, and we will see you tomorrow night in the Cup Series.
I mean, you could say 11th place finish since that's where Max finished.
I
so.
guess.
I would have taken that.
I guess.
Yeah,
We'll see you tomorrow.
I guess. All right, appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. Cole Wilson, it might be the slowest man on the planet. Makes sense because he's so large.
Yeah. Go ever. Hurry up. Still has to change it. My goodness. Well, the number changed for you, did it not?
Oh my god.
Did that 22 change for you? Or is that the same one as what it was before?
It's supposed to be the mellow yellow car.
I have to put some discipline to him. A possible stripping of championship if he doesn't change it soon. He give Jake and just give me the championship.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yes,
it's
Hmm?
it is. It's whoever's the 15th place. Whoever finishes 15th for the final race, the next guy up. I saw it in the bombing through a rule book. That's what it said.
All right. We gave Cole Wilson 5 minutes, by the way, to fix it.
5 minute timer been set
Yeah,
up.
before before Jacob Plurino is looking like a champion. Okay. God. Ugh. All right, we're gonna see if Cole Wilson's telling the truth.
Well, for me, it's not updating. It's
Well,
still showing that
you have the worst trading paints ever.
one. Okay, it's actually fixed. It's like
Okay.
10% fixed. I can see his paint. Oh, I think his is updating. Maybe his is taking a while. Nope. Okay, it's still showing the same for me. Yep, it updated for you. See you, Ethan.
Yep.
Why has Cole Wilson calling me? Hold up.
Okay, we're having a dying session. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. All right, Cole Wilson, you made that too difficult. But we are here with you in your post-race championship. I guess you already got drunk off of whatever they're giving out right now.
Mellow yellow.
Yeah, that, sure. Anyways, Cole Wilson, you are a two-time NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series champion. Back-to-back championships. How about that? Man, what a season.
Yeah, it kind of sucked at the beginning. Then the middle got really good. Then we had a little bad, and then we ended really, really good. So that was good.
I mean, we heard you say, like, earlier in the year, maybe like race 9 before Charlotte, of course, which was your first one of the season. We heard you say, oh, man, we're out of this. There's no way we're winning the championships. Did you ever think this was possible at that point in the season?
I always knew there was a chance, but man, I didn't expect how many ups and downs there were this season. It's incredible. I'm so proud of CWR. I mean, we won the championship on 3 races, and then Jacob, I just feel so bad for him getting screwed out of the championship. He ran a great season all year, and I have so much respect for him. And it's really unfortunate that he didn't end up winning, but I'll take another championship.
Well, how wild is it to you that you got exactly one caution, the last caution that you needed to get back on the lead lap? It was the last caution of the race. How wild is that?
Yeah. Just cars kept wrecking, and the numbers kept whittling down. And my biggest fear was them wrecking with like 8 to go. Then I decided I was gonna take 4 tires no matter what. And if somebody took 2 tires, I could have gotten like stuck behind or spun or put out of position. So that was my biggest fear. Just so happy it went green to the end, and even with um, the shenanigans through the last few laps, we were still able to get it done.
So, I mean, what a season it was, though, for Chandler Wilson Racing. You guys will finish 1-2 in the points, easily win the team's championship, locked it up weeks ago. I mean, that's back-to-back championships for the team. Do you think the team's history, now that's 2 seasons in to 2 championships, I think, didn't you win the championship last season as a team, too?
We did, yes.
So, I mean...
Yeah, I'm just so proud of this team, especially as a co-owner, me and Cameron. I just have to thank everyone that's made a start this season. I mean, the full-time guys obviously started with Max Diffie, Jacob Colorino, myself, and then Matthew White being basically full-time. And then we gotta, of course, thank all the guys that have made part-time starts: C.J. Erdman, Landon Brown, Ashton Miller, Cameron Chandler, of course, as an owner. So just have to thank everyone a part of this. Richard Cherry, of course, can't forget the 29 car, and just happy to end FedEx with another team championship as the owner point of view, and then end it with the Gyros championship too.
So, of course, you guys got 4 wins this season. All came 10 races. I think it came in, like, the last 11 races, so obviously what a stretch that was. So, out of Charlotte, that photo finish, Michigan, that crazy race, Kern last week, and now your win today at Las Vegas that locks up the championship. Excluding the championship today, what was your favorite win out of those 4?
I think it has to be Charlotte. I mean, beating Cameron Chandler at Charlotte, that's a difficult task. And it was a photo finish, which was awesome. Then you have other races like Michigan and Kern. I think I was the best car all day in both of those races, especially Kern. I think my favorite win had to be Charlotte. First race of the season, broke that streak. And my favorite win ever in FedEx has to probably be the first one at Watkins. I don't know. It might still be Charlotte. I had a lot of great wins, and I'm happy I got all of them.
Yeah, of course. Eli Franklin, you have any questions for Cole Wilson?
I do. Cole, So first off, what was the actual problem? Was it the internet? Was it just your computer breaking?
I think it was internet because my dad was also having issues. So we had the same thing happen at Kansas. Just luckily at Kansas it happened under caution, so I wasn't as bad. I think I went 2 laps down at Kansas. I went 5 laps down today. Um, but I, I knew I never have to count myself out in a FedEx race, especially at least it's happening early in the race. But man, I'm so happy, and my damn internet is costing me a lot this year with Rockingham and USA. So uh, karma wasn't gonna get me this time.
Cole, I want to know
Yeah.
some of the words that were said on the radio, or not on the radio, but just in general when that happens.
A lot of words that would get bleeped out in radioactive. I almost broke my hand from punching the seat. Asher Miller heard the first part of it, if you want to ask him. But
Okay.
I left shortly after. But I'm just happy. The thing that was weird with my internet was I would leave. I just had to leave and reconnect, and it was fine. So I don't know if it was an iRacing problem, but I think it was internet.
And last question I got, well, how close were you to just not join the session back and just calling it a night?
It was close. I mean, I knew, like I said, it's FedEx. You never know. There's gonna be cautions. Um, so once we got in that little 20-lap stretch where I think I was 3 laps down at that point, I had already gotten 2 back. I was starting to get a little discouraged, like they're gonna run green, they're not gonna wreck, and then we had 3 wrecks right in a row. Got my laps back, and then we went and won it.
All right, well, Cole Wilson, will of course enjoy this second Grand National Series championship. Make sure to get extra drunk there in Victory Lane. Enjoy your trophy that doesn't exist. That's only for Cup guys. You got already a lot of the perks for winning the title, of course, by winning your first. So I guess only thing right now we have left to explain to you is the bragging rights, of course, as a 2-time Grand National Series champion.
Yeah, I have a lot of people to thank before I head out. Just first off, everybody at CWR, great job this year. Winning the championship with 2 races left is a hell of a feat, and we all did a great job. Thanks to Cameron Chandler, Matthew White. Those are my 2 of the guys, 2 of my best friends on the sim racing world, always messing around and making me a stronger driver. McConey Setup Shop for always providing fast and great setups. NGK Spark Plugs for the real life sponsor. Lively's Custom Diecast.
No.
That's where you want to get your official diecast and most of the things that the trailer said about them.
No.
And finally, just all of FedEx. I mean, it's been a hell of a 3 years. I think it was the right time to end it. We were starting to go downhill, but just thanks to everyone that's been a part of it, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
And also, before you leave, you also gotta thank your parents for them beating you.
Yes, and oh yeah, of course. Thanks to my parents for always letting me stay up late on Wednesday nights and do these. So
even with the bad grades.
Yeah, depending on the day. And I think I'm gonna do tomorrow's race on Thursday. So, we'll end it. We'll do the final race ever.
Well, not final race ever. Nice try.
Basically.
No, but we got something to announce after the race tomorrow. So nice try. Anyways, Cole Wilson, enjoy the post-race celebrations. Congratulations on your second Cup Series championship. Don't get too drunk because apparently you got to do the Cup race tomorrow night. Or I said Cup Series. Grand National Series championship. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna all the winnings I get, I'm gambling away tonight in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. This is not a good place to have all the winnings
And more
given out.
More spankings are coming.
Wow. Well, what a season it was in the Grand National Series, Eli.
Yeah, it was a great season. Starting at Daytona, having way more cars than we expected. We almost had like 50 cars. We had to DQ a lot of guys. It was a crazy season. We had races that we didn't even do a race because Ethan Traylor was very mad.
Well,
But
that's not the reason.
well, I wouldn't say it was that reason, but that's not the point. But But it was an amazing season. Tomorrow night should be a good one. Hopefully, we get a good call count. I expect a decent call count for the final race. Hopefully, over 20. Recently, it's been abysmal for call counts in the Cup Series, but for the final race, especially at Vegas, maybe people don't like the car, but for one final time, hopefully, we get one more good race.
Yep. Of course, Eli said we started in Daytona. Cole actually nearly got DNQ'd from Daytona, nearly didn't make qualifying, so that would have definitely killed this championship hopes tonight. So, yeah, good thing he made the Daytona race. Like we said, every point matters, and it really did matter tonight. The championship comes down to 2 points. That's we said it all season long. After that 21 weeks of racing, 2 points is what wins the championship. That's insane. Or 3 points, actually. It's still insane. Well, of course, that'll do it. Thank you to everyone who has raced, supported the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series over these past 4 seasons in one race from Season 1 when we weren't actually full-time yet. Aiden Donahue was your Season 2 champion, Cameron Chandler your Season 3 champion, and back-to-back champions in Season 4 and Season 5 for Cole Wilson. And that will end the full-time campaign for the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Grand National Series / the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series. Well, that'll do it. Thank you, everyone. It's been truly a hell of a ride, but we're not done yet this season. We got the Cup Series Championship tomorrow night, where we will decide a NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series Season 5 champion. But for tonight and the Grand National Series full-time, that will do it. So, on behalf of all team owners, commentators, drivers, officials, everyone involved making the league what it is, you do not want to miss tomorrow night's Cup Series Championship finale from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That'll do it. Thank you to everyone who's ever raced in the Grand National Series. For the Grand National Series, I'll give you a preview here before we talk about it post-race tomorrow night. We will see you in Daytona. Good night from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Cup Series Championship.